Hello, and thanks for clicking into Witchy-Woo Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio. This reading cannot possibly be for everyone watching, so take what resonates, whether it be past, present, or future, and let me know in the comments if it does. If not, just check out your moon, Venus, and rising signs in your birth chart to see if those videos have the messages you need to hear. So before we get started, guys, real quick, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If you have already, your name will still be in my cup and entered to win the end of season giveaways for the next 11 seasons. If you haven't already, just go ahead and make sure that you tap that notification bell so you don't miss your name being called. So we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight, and I just want to say that I just did an entire reading for Scorpio and my camera wasn't recording. So if you are a Scorpio and you are interested in seeing what I pulled in my first reading, I did take a picture of all the cards. So just shoot me an email if you're interested. So I'm going to go ahead and do the reading again. I'm interested to see if some of the same cards come out, but this is going to be a general love reading, so we're going to dig a little bit deeper and do things differently than last month. So we're going to look into the energies of you and your person. And remember, gender is fluid, so if you hear me say he or she, you can feel free to reverse the roles and take the messages, apply them to your life however you see fit. So first, I'm going to get some general energy between you and your person, Scorpio. And this is the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, so we have one, and I'm going to take that one. Okay, so we have Yang and Milk and Honey. Okay, so Yang is all about masculine energy. Okay, so we could be talking about a divine masculine or just finding that balance of masculine energy within yourself. So maybe you or your person are finally starting to take control and really find the power is actually in their hands. Okay, so with Milk and Honey, this to me reminds me of the 10 of Cups. This is like your happy ending card. Milk and honey is like all the sweetness, all the good things. So you or your person are feeling really good about this partnership, and I think that both of you are starting to see what you both bring to the table. Okay? And we're going to go deep in with the tarot. And this is the Enchanted Love Tarot by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. I love this deck. It shuffles so nicely. But you guys know I love all my decks. So I am a tarot card collector and I enjoy the artwork. And I love seeing all the artists' different takes on the original version. But you know, I also am partial to my oracle cards as well. So what we're going to be asking is, how does Scorpio's person think, feel, and view the relationship? So first, let's get, how does Scorpio's person think? What are they thinking? What is Scorpio's person thinking about them? Okay, 3 for thinking. How is Scorpio's person feeling about them? Okay. And how does Scorpio's person view the relationship? Okay. All right, so let's get started. So how your person is thinking about you. We have the 5 of Roses, the Emperor. Okay, so we have 2 cards on the board with the Divine Masculine showing his face. And we have the 10 of Cups. And what did I just say? This is like the 10 of Cups. So we have 2 cards on how your person is thinking about you that reflect the energy of these 2 oracle cards. And this isn't the 5 of Roses, guys. I'm so sorry. It's the 2 of Roses. So this is the 2 of Wands. Your person is thinking that they've made a choice, essentially, okay? They've had a choice to make. I think that they've made that choice already because the roses are wands and that's all about taking action. So maybe your person has felt like they could go one or two ways, but at the end of the day, I'm thinking they're choosing to step into their masculine power and take control and move forward to claim their happy ending. Okay, 10 of Shells is the ultimate emotional fulfillment, the Emperor, the divine masculine, making that choice to move forward into emotional fulfillment. Okay, that's great. Okay, and then how does your person feel about you? Wow, so they have the 7 of Roses or the 7 of Wands. Okay, this card talks about having courage, taking a stand, you know, maybe being a little defensive, but, you know, there's a lot of passion here in this relationship, and I think your person is feeling like maybe sometimes they have to defend themselves in order to protect their emotions, okay? But ultimately, I think also your person is wanting to stand up for this connection. So I think that's a great positive energy. Your person is being very courageous, and they feel like maybe you give them courage to come forward and live in that divine power, okay? And how your person views the relationship, the 3 of Gems. Wow, so the 3 of Gems also came out in the Cancer reading. So with the Cups energy, you could be dealing with a Cancer. You know, with the Wands, you do also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the Emperor is also a card of Aries. So you or your person can have a lot of fire in their chart, but the way your person views this relationship is stable. Okay, the 3 of Gems talks about working together, combining stability and work ethic, but mainly just this is working out for them, okay? They want things to work. They see this as a collaboration, okay? So maybe you and your person work together, or maybe you met at work, but I'm seeing here, you know, I just caught a like tiny little, I don't even know what that was in my hand, but it looked like the tiniest little fly I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, moving right along. So I feel like there's a certain level of stability in this relationship, and they view this as something they want to work on. Okay, so I'm going to get some clarity from the Guardian Angel Tarot cards, and these are by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And now I'm getting tiny bug juice all over these cards. So I have to get out that Lysol here in a minute. Whoa. Okay, so, wow, that just blew me right out of the water with all them cards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take all these cards. So this reading might be a little bit long, but obviously they came out for a reason. So we have the Hierophant, which came out in the long lost Scorpio video that I never recorded, but it was a banger. So again, if you want those pictures, you may see some common themes, but the Hierophant was in there. We have the Ace of Action or the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles again. So that's clarity right there for you. And the 7 and the 7 of Action. So we just got 2 cards come out for clarity that are already on the board. Okay, and you know what I always say about that. Repeating cards means there's a serious message. So I'm going to read these 2 first because I feel like that's important. So at the 7 of Action or 7 of Wands, it says you are being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right time to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. So, you know, this could be about you or your person, but essentially, you know, I was saying conflicting energy, being defensive, you know, maybe you might be feeling like there's some inner issues that haven't been resolved. Maybe your person is feeling like there's been a need to be defensive in the past. But I think this is more, now that I'm seeing this card, I'm thinking this is more of an internal feeling. Okay, maybe your person feels the need to put walls up, or maybe they've been hurt in the past and they feel like they need to defend their own heart. Okay, so 7 of action, and then we have the 3 of abundance. Okay, your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Okay, so this could also be a message about coming together with others, collaborating with others, finding like-minded people who maybe can give you some guidance. As you can see, this angel is looking to her guardians for answers as she is, you know, playing this beautiful music. She's fulfilling her purpose. She's expecting her angels to guide her and shine light down upon her in her journey. So maybe, you know, at this point, I think you or your person are starting to, like I said, come into their power and find that the abundance exists within this happy ending, okay? Within this goal to push forward and work together to make it happen, okay? And then we have the Ace of Action, or Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. So with the Ace of Action, this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. Okay, and then it says here, embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. So another common theme here. Collaborating with people who are on the same journey as you, and kind of having that even exchange of ideas and values can sometimes bring more encouragement for you to follow that path. Okay, so be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. So with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant, I'm also strongly feeling like maybe you recently communicated something to your person, or vice versa, about, I'm hearing getting clarity. Maybe there was some realizations, or maybe a tough conversation was had between you and your person, which really spurred the idea of this working to make it happen, okay? And then with the Hierophant, this talks about higher levels of commitment, which again came up in the previous Scorpio reading. You know, it looks to me like this happy ending is obviously in the cards for the both of you. You just need to embrace your spiritual growth. You need to remember that sometimes there will be conflict when you are ascending to a higher level of commitment with someone, especially since we've got the Divine Masculine popping up in this reading twice. You know, again, this could be a twin flame relationship or soulmate relationship where you or your person are stepping into their power and realizing what it's going to take to move forward to get to that happy ending, okay? Maybe you or your person are realizing that it's time to put down their guard and have courage to pursue and continue to collaborate and work on what you guys are building together. Okay, and obviously that is a choice that has been made or will be made. So I'm going to get one more card before I end the reading. I'm sure this reading was super long. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. So some advice for the future for the sign of Scorpio and their person. I'm going to take this one. Okay. So this card says, embrace your emotion. and your emotions. Sorry guys. And look at this beautiful like unicorn Pegasus. Okay? Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. All right? So maybe some of you, maybe you or your person, again, has been defensive in the past. Maybe they have, not really, maybe they've stopped this from manifesting, even though they are thinking this about you. Maybe they're essentially blocking themselves from manifesting this connection because of their inability to embrace their own feelings. Okay, so this card is advising that you accept those feelings, and maybe your person finally is, if they are stepping into their power, taking control of the relationship. But what I see here is, as long as you're able to feel those feelings and accept that those are going to be maybe the things that you're not really willing to give on, but you're going to have to in order to get to the end, and understand that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to have that okay, so I just heard okay, wow. So I just heard that maybe, you or your person has had problems with expressing their feelings, or maybe there has been a struggle with getting to this happy ending because of this. And there's been a bit of a power struggle here. So just remember, when those emotions come to the surface, you've got to embrace them and feel them, or you're never going to get to that higher level of commitment. Okay? And it's obvious that that's on this person's mind, but I'm feeling that there could be issues where they're not wanting to open up to you in that way, and they're viewing the relationship as more of, a partnership on a general level. So again, even though the thoughts are there of having success in this relationship, I think your person severely struggles with actually allowing themselves to feel it. Okay, and maybe that is an issue when it comes to their masculinity. Maybe they're allowing their masculinity and the need for control to block them. Okay, so what I'm hearing is maybe you or your person need to focus on getting in touch more with the feminine aspects of themselves, as divine masculine exists within all of us, as well as divine feminine. And it's not until we really find that balance that we can come to those higher levels of commitment and reach that rainbow at the end of all the struggles. Okay, so I hope this reading resonated for someone. And before I go, I just want you to know, if you have any questions for me, if you want to talk about your birth chart, or again, if you want to see the pictures from the first Scorpio video I did, just email me at witchywootarot@gmail.com. If you'd like to book a personal reading and dig deeper into your connection with your person, please do so at my Etsy shop, and those links are going to be in the description box inside this video. If you don't want to do any of those things and you just want some additional insights or messages, follow me on Instagram at Witchy-Woo Tarot. Other than that, this has been great, guys. I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.